Now here is the buggy you have been waiting for. The Hotshot. A four-wheel drive off-road buggy that will pass every test that you can put it to. Keep in mind that all of these scenes were shot in slow motion. Just watch this acceleration. The Hotshot has unsurpassed stability due to its low center of gravity and sophisticated suspension system. Low-profile tires reduce bounce and further reduce total weight, which is almost exactly the same as the front-running Frog. Advanced engineering has made the Hotshot as maneuverable as any two-wheel drive buggy and much easier to control both in cornering and on the straightaway. It's powered by the famous Mabuchi RS540 high-performance motor. This full-time four-wheel drive vehicle uses a drive shaft, just like the full-size vehicle. It's got plenty of power to spare. Dig in. Run on this surface with any other off-road buggy and see what happens. The 40mm wheel travel on all four wheels prevent bottoming out on the long jumps. And this buggy will go where you want it to go. With a shock-absorbing system that was almost unbelievable in operation. This is the front transverse monoshock with oil-filled dampers. And this is the front-wheel drive gearing with differential. True shaft drive, no belts, chains, or pulleys to come loose or stretch out. Progressive damping rear shocks, and both are three-way adjustable for fine tuning. Easy radio equipment access when necessary. Optional ball bearings in the superlative RX540SD racing motor. The Hotshot. The Hotshot. full-time four-wheel drive buggy that is as maneuverable as any two-wheel vehicle and even easier to control at all speeds, both while cornering and on the straightaway. There are no chains, belts, pulleys in the Hotshot, just a steel drive shaft like the prototype racing. So there is never a problem with replacements, adjustments, or corrections. With a full 40mm wheel travel at both front and rear wheels, the Hotshot can go any place. And by using a transverse mounted oil-filled front shock and a progressive damping rear shock absorber at the rear, it will go where you want it to go. The Hotshot's low center of gravity, powerful 540S motor, and the fantastic traction of the four tires provides performance that will amaze you with its road-hugging ability. This is a cutaway of the Hotshot's mechanics, showing the action of the double wishbone suspension system, and three-way adjustable shock absorbers, drive shafts, and monocoque chassis, all engineered for lasting performance. This is the tempered steel ball bearing supported drive shaft. Progressive damping, free-floating rear suspension system. The monocoque chassis that houses all of the RC equipment. Hotshot. Now here is the buggy you have been waiting for. The Hotshot. A four-wheel drive off-road buggy that will pass every test that you can put it to. Keep in mind that all of these scenes were shot in slow motion. Just watch this acceleration. The Hotshot has unsurpassed stability due to its low center of gravity and sophisticated suspension system. Low-profile tires reduce bounce and further reduce total weight, which is almost exactly the same as the front-running Frog. Advanced engineering has made the Hotshot as maneuverable as any two-wheel drive buggy and much easier to control both in cornering and on the straightaway. It's powered by the famous Mabuchi RS540 high-performance motor. This full-time four-wheel drive vehicle uses a drive shaft just like the full-size vehicle. It's got plenty of power to spare. Look at that dig in. Run on this surface with any other off-road buggy and see what happens. The 40mm wheel travel on all four wheels prevent bottoming out on the long jumps. independent double wishbone suspension, and with a shock-absorbing system that was almost unbelievable in operation. This is the front transverse monoshock with oil-filled dampers. And this is the front-wheel drive gearing with differential. True shaft drive, no belts, chains, or pulleys to come loose or stretch out. Progressive damping rear shocks, and both are three-way adjustable for fine tuning. Easy radio equipment access when necessary. Optional ball bearings in the superlative RX 540 SD racing motor. The Hotshot.
Polished for white-hot performance, Tamiya introduces the ultimate in four-wheel drive buggy technology, the Hotshot 2. Tamiya's earlier Hotshot and its four-wheel drive technology brought off-road competition to new heights. And now, with new triumphs at the track, the Hotshot 2 arrives at the pole position. The shaft-driven four-wheel drive mechanics are combined with state-of-the-art components, such as engineering plastic monocoque chassis, sealed gearboxes with competition differentials, four-wheel independent double wishbone suspension, and low-profile, large diameter tires, and much, much more. The three-step forward and two-step reverse heavy-duty speed controller provides the perfect power response. With a larger rear wing and new body styling, the Hotshot 2 is the nearest thing to perfection yet in buggy performance. The bright orange and yellow stripes over a gloss black paint job make it easy to track during competition and add to its aggressive looks. Under the sleek polycarbonate body hides the sturdy monocoque chassis, which was modified from the original Hotshot. This sealed chassis protects your valuable mechanic from dust and debris, and is visibly different from the earlier chassis by the quick access hatch to the internal mechanics. At both ends of this sophisticated chassis are located the sealed gearboxes with competition differentials, which are driven by the steel propeller shaft for maximum efficiency. The 6 ball bearings included in the kit are enough to take the Hotshot 2 into the fast lane, but for those who think they need full house performance, add the separately sold Hotshot ball bearing set. The independent double wishbone suspension is damped by 3 coil over oil-filled shock absorber units, 1 in front and 2 at the rear. The damper springs can be adjusted using spacers, and oil viscosity can be altered using Tamiya's damper oil set for the best setting at the track. By installing the constant volume short shock units at the front end, you will not only alter the car's looks, but double the damping ability for super rough tracks. The lightweight one-piece wheels are fitted with low-profile oval block pattern tires for multi-purpose use, but can be changed to pinspike tires for competition. Dress it up using plated wheels and become the eye-catcher at the track. The kit comes with a powerful 540 type motor, but for those who want even more brutal power, slip in the RX 540 VZ Technigold motor. The HOTSHOT 2 accepts the Tamiya NiCad 7.2 volt racing pack battery, and changing it is quick and simple. Tamiya's four-wheel drive mechanics won't let you down at the track, and the price won't either. It brings state-of-the-art technology that much closer to you. The HOTSHOT 2. It's available now for those competitors who demand real performance. Test drive it today and be a winner tomorrow. Introducing the SuperShot, a top-of-the-line four-wheel drive off-road racer from the company that introduced the sport to the world. The following running scenes were shot in slow motion so that the action of the suspension could be better viewed. The SuperShot. Complete with the Technipower RX 540 SD racing motor, the SuperShot has unbelievable acceleration. This tremendous power is transmitted to the four driving wheels by a steel drive shaft system already proven on the Tamiya Hotshot. The independent double wishbone suspension and four large-capacity oil-filled damper units keep the tires on the road surface for positive control and maximum gripping power. The off-road performance of this amazing racer must be seen to be appreciated. Look at that suspension work. The sturdy monocoque chassis frame all of the RC equipment neatly housed within it. The chassis undersurface is covered with a full-length polycarbonate underguard for protection and a smooth ride on extremely rough terrain. Both front and rear gearboxes have competition differentials, and to keep friction down to an absolute minimum, the SuperShot contains 24 precision ball bearings. The four large-capacity oil-filled dampers contain a compression relief rubber cap for even smoother performance. The shock system is adjustable at the coil spring mount and also within the shock unit itself, so that any road condition can be adjusted for. The SuperShot kit contains everything required: ball bearings, RX 540 SD Technipower racing motor, everything. Speed control is accomplished by a heavy-duty 3-step forward and 2-step reverse unit that provides the power when you need it. The SuperShot is not for everyone, only for those who will settle for nothing less than the best. It's for the driver who demands response, power, traction, and speed on all off-road tracks. Yes, the SuperShot was engineered to satisfy the most discriminating specialists in the many facets of off-road racing. The SuperShot has everything you could want in a high-performance off-road racer. Something new in off-road racing. The Thundershot four-wheel drive racing buggy. Tamiya's four-wheel drive buggy technology has been fascinating radio control enthusiasts for years, and it has now risen to a new height. Everything is new from the ground up. Chassis, suspension system, gearboxes, and styling. The number of parts have been kept to an absolute minimum for weight savings and faster construction. The The newly designed bathtub frame and chassis are made from a lightweight engineering plastic that is fitted with double wishbone independent suspension all around. This provides an incredible 35-millimeter ground clearance for each real terrain gliding smoothness. Spike tires turn the power from the 540 motor into earth-kicking traction and are fitted to area dish wheels for that space-age look. The polycarbonate body is aerodynamically sculptured to a bullet shape that pierces the wind. Sophistication need not translate into confused construction. With the ThunderShot, everything is easy. From start to finish, it's pure enjoyment. Even any upgrading is easily accomplished when using Tamiya's high-performance parts. For the novice or serious competitor, the ThunderShot won't let you down. Under the aerodynamic polycarbonate body lies a newly developed bathtub-type chassis. It's made from light but tough engineering plastic and allows easy access to all mechanics. Heavy-duty speed controller is protected from dust and debris under a clear polycarbonate cover. The battery installation is designed for quick changes and is located as low as possible for the best stability. Both front and rear sealed gearboxes uses competition differentials for smooth power cornering. Front and rear suspension system was designed to reduce the overall component suspension weight and to use adjustable oil-filled shock absorbers, one at the front and two at the rear. The front end can be modified for dual shocks by using the mini shock unit set, and the rear can be altered for extra large capacity oil shocks by using the CVA long stroke set. The ThunderShot can be loaded up with ball bearings, oval block or pin spike tires, and the Technigold motor for tremendous performance. Tamiya's 7.2 volt 1,700 milliamp racing pack EX battery or the 8.4 volt gold power battery can also be used. The ThunderShot tops in everything but price. A futuristic silhouette that leaps to victory on all tracks. Pick up a ThunderShot and experience off-road racing at its very best.